What if I told you that you now have Hollywood-level creative power, sitting at home, probably in pajamas, without a team, without a budget, and without technical skills? That's not hype. That's what AI image creation actually unlocks. Before we talk tools, before we talk prompts, this lesson has one job: to completely reset what you believe is possible. Because once your mind opens up, everything else becomes easy. Here's the big idea I want you to lock in. AI image creation gives you Hollywood-level creative power, instantly, affordably, and completely solo. What used to require massive crews, giant budgets, and elite artists can now be done by one person with imagination. The gap between an idea and a visual has basically disappeared. And this is why AI images come first. AI images are the foundation of everything else: AI video, AI ads, AI storytelling, and modern content systems. Before motion, before effects, before automation, you need strong visuals. That's where everything begins. Now here's where things start to get really fun. If you can imagine it, you can create it. Surreal scenes, cinematic moments, funny ideas, dramatic visuals, completely absurd concepts. AI doesn't judge your creativity. It brings it to life. Anything you can describe can now exist visually. And you're not limited to weird or artistic styles either. You're going to learn how to create images so realistic that people won't even know they're AI. Images that look photographed, professionally lit, cinematic. These are the visuals that stop the scroll. Realism creates credibility and curiosity. You can also take normal photos and instantly transform them into entirely different styles: Pixar, anime, illustration, cinematic film. What used to take entire animation teams now takes seconds. And it doesn't stop there. You'll be able to edit images without being an editor, add objects, remove objects, expand images, turn vertical photos into horizontal ones, maintain realistic lighting automatically. No Photoshop mastery required. One of my favorite parts of this entire process is that you can put yourself anywhere. Exotic locations, unreal scenarios, high-budget environments. Once you create those visuals, you can reuse them forever as content, B-roll, ads, or storytelling assets. And this used to be one of the hardest things for AI to do: consistency. Keeping the same character across different scenes, angles, and environments. Now, you can create entire storyboards, mini-films, and cinematic sequences with the same character throughout. You can even invent your own avatars and characters. Use them across campaigns, content, and ads. Consistency builds familiarity, and familiarity builds trust. Even if you don't have inventory, photo shoots, or a physical product, you can still create high-end product and promotional images at a fraction of the cost of traditional production. This isn't about replacing creativity. It's about removing friction. When creation becomes fun, consistency becomes easy. And when consistency becomes easy, everything else starts to compound. Right now, I don't want you thinking about tools. I want you thinking about possibility. So here's a question I want you to hold on to as we move forward. If money, skill, and time weren't limitations, what would you create first? In the next lesson, we stop talking about what's possible and we start creating.